So here's our nest. Whatever got up in here at some point. Ton of leaves and sticks and all sorts of crap wedged in the whole cow. Some of this is like really packed in there. So we're gonna get the vacuum and clean all this up. Another thing that you guys didn't get to see was when I actually got these door panels off. The inside here of these door panels and the inside of the quarter panel in here was filled with just dirt and debris and leaves and here, actually I think it's still in the vacuum. So this all came out. This all came out of the inside of the door panel and the quarter panels. Luckily it's all dry. If this car hadn't been in the location of the country that it was in, if it was an East Coast car, this thing would have rotted out so long ago. Hello YouTube and welcome back. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the car. We have not stopped working on this thing. So I just wanted to give you an update on what we've ordered, what we're waiting on, and why we haven't actually started working on anything on this yet. So as you guys saw from the last video, the major thing that we need to fix on this car is the floor pan. So right now the car runs, drives, stops, and we're gonna drive it over to the shop that's gonna help us fix the floor pan. So I don't want to tear apart anything on the front end of the car and have the car apart when the floor pans actually come in and are ready to be welded in. So that's the reason why we haven't tore any of the front suspension or brake components off yet, even though we've accumulated all of the suspension and brake parts that we want to upgrade on this car. So as soon as the floor pans come in, I promise this build will start moving very quickly. Other than that, we have worked out some bugs. In the meantime though, since the last time you saw the car, I have sanded and repainted the dash. We've replaced the dash pad. I've painted the steering column, new steering wheel. I've also rebuilt the steering column. The turn signal selector switch and the canceling cam was broken in the other before I repaired it. So that's fixed. We're still working out some screwed up wiring from a head unit somebody had tried to put in here, as well as some speakers that were in the back. We're not going to need any of that, so that's got to get cleaned up yet. But all the door panels have been removed, the seat belts, whatever trim was left from the headliner that it was never in the car. Other than that, we're ready to do the floor pans. So as soon as the pans get shipped and we get them, we'll be ready to install. With the 6-cylinder, the only thing that I've done is replace some of the serpentine belts on the front, oil change, and that's pretty much it. The power steering pump is still leaking like crazy, so if I come across one in a junkyard or at a flea market or something, I'll replace it. Otherwise, it really doesn't make a difference to me. We're not going to run the car for that long with the 6-cylinder in it. Another thing that we have ordered right now is I have a custom set of rear wheels coming and big old meats that we're going to put back here. So I can't wait for those to come so I can show you guys how big of a wheel and tire combo you can get on the back of these cars without having to do any crazy shock relocations or leaf spring modifications or narrowing the rear. So that'll be cool. There's a lot coming for this build. I've decided the route that I want to take with the engine, transmission, and rear. I'm not going to tell you guys yet, we'll just have to wait and see. Other than that, like I said, as soon as we get those floor pans, everything's going to start moving very quickly, and I'll be able to provide you guys with a ton of content on this car and how to build one of these cars, at least the way that I'm planning on building it. So stay tuned. I promise more stuff is coming shortly. All right, thanks guys.